Hey everybody, Erica Serwin here from Pink Bucker Designs. This week I am showing you several projects using the Little Delight stamp set. This is a great all-occasion stamp set from the 2021 Stampin' Up! Holiday Catalog. You've got Christmas, you've got Halloween, you've got Grateful, you've got Thank You, Birthday. It covers the gamut. So I've got lots of ideas for you. Make sure you click the link here to go back to my blog and check them out. But right now I'm going to show you how to make this birthday card. This card is a case from my friend Sandy Schuster, who is a concept artist at Stampin' Up. I loved how she took this, this scalloped stitched rectangle. See how it's not that size? She cuts it in half and turns it into a square, and I had to do it. So I'm going to show you how to do that as well. All right, let's start by making our Just Jade card base. I'm going to make a pattern here on my Just Jade card base using Just Jade ink. When I am doing a background like this with a shape, I like to start right in the middle. All right, and that's just going to kind of help me keep centered across my page. Now notice mine is not straight, especially since I cannot pull it right down to see it since the camera's right above me. Don't stress about that. This is just kind of a background pattern. It's not a focal point, and it does not need to be perfect. Now I did a row going with the stars at the top. Now I'm doing a row with the stars across the bottom. Now I'm going to do more over here. And I'm just trying to keep them evenly spaced as I go. Okay, so Just Jade cardstock, Just Jade ink. Now, one thing I think I might try is just doing a little bit like that, just half of our hat. All right. If you don't have a particular pattern paper that you want to use, you can create your own in this manner. All right, let's do the upside down again, all the way across. And then down here, we're going to do them right side up. And you'll notice on the top, I added a couple half off because I want the pattern to continue. So I can kind of look and see, yep, I need to add one more right there. Okay, there we go. Now let's make our little cluster of goodies. Like I mentioned, we're gonna cut this rectangle in half. It doesn't really even matter that it's exactly in half. You just wanna cut it. So they have two pieces, and then get your dimensionals, and we're going to piece it back together so that it makes that square for us. All right, so we'll start with the top half. We'll put that right there, and then the bottom half is going to go right there so that it is more of a square than a rectangle. Now don't worry, we're going to cover up that seam in just a minute, but see, that's how you make it shorter. Now I have some of this Simply Elegant trim. I'm going to use the gold, and I'm going to take it and wrap it around my fingers about 3 times so that I have 3 loops. I don't necessarily want them to be nice and neat loops. I kind of want them to be wild and crazy like they are. And let me grab these dimensionals. I'm going to adhere this with dimensionals on each side. All right, and you can kind of manipulate your pieces so that they are where you want them. And then just stick those dimensionals right on top to sandwich them in. All right, now that one, I'm going to put that right there to hold that one. Okay, now I have also cut out a stitched rectangle. See how we're going to cover that up right there? Now these guys, I'm not sure how I feel about these sticking up, so I think I'm going to cut these short because I just want those loops. Let's stamp our birthday wishes in, whoops, I have the wrong stamp on here, of course. Let's see if I have it over here. Well, let's see. You could do, oh, here it is right here, birthday wishes. I have it on another block. All right, birthday wishes in Flirty Flamingo on the right side. All right, then I'm going to take Misty Moonlight, and I'm going to clean my little party hat. And I'm going to stamp one of those over to the right, over to the left, I'm sorry, like that. Now I'm going to stamp the party hat again in Just Jade, and I'm going to have it kind of overlapping like that. Now don't worry, you're not going to see that because I'm going to stamp that again on a piece of basic white, and I'm going to fussy cut it. The reason I stamped it flat is because I don't want to fussy cut that tiny star. That is too small. So I'm just going to cut it off, and I'm going to pop this one on top of that one, and it will be raised, but the star will be stamped there, so I won't have to worry about that. Let's see, I think I need a mini dimensional for this. So let's put that there, and then you'll see those stars overlap. I mean, those party hats overlapping, and then there's that star, and we didn't even have to cut it out. All right, let's put that on here like that. Oh, you know what? Hold on. No, we're going to leave that. I have cut out a few more things. Whoops, I just dropped one. A vellum starburst. I'm going to cut that in half, and I'm going to, let's see, I'm going to use a glue dot because we're going to put stuff on top of it. But for right now, we're just going to use a glue dot. I'm going to stick that right there. All right. These stars are from our Stitched Stars die set, which is fantastic. A fantastic all occasion, all year long die set. All right, let's get that plugged in right there. Oh, maybe we need a little bit. I'm going to cut a little bit more of that off. So I want it to be a little bit shorter. We're doing surgery with our die cuts. Okay, now I have 2 Just Jade DSP, Designer Series paper, from the In Color Designer Series paper stack. So I've got those. Those were the smallest stars in the die set. And then I've got 2 with the next size up. One is Flirty Flamingo and one is Misty Moonlight. Putting dimensionals on all of them. And I'm going to stick this down. The dimensional on this is going to help hold in that vellum one right there, as is this one. All right, and then we'll stick these guys coming out from underneath like that and like that. All right, now I just felt like we needed a little more pizzazz on our fun birthday card. So I'm going to take our gold dots here and stick them on just a few. Whoops, there we go. And one more, let's see. Up here, well, okay, let's try that again. Right there, and you know what, I've got to put one down here too. And there we have it. A fun, festive birthday card using the Little Delights. Make sure you hop over to my blog. There are other projects over there, as well as the measurements and supplies I used here on this project. I hope you'll give this card a try, and happy stamping, everybody. Bye-bye.